Ever since the dawn of aviation, humanity has been obsessed with one thing: pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the sky. We've gone from rickety biplanes to supersonic jets, but every now and then, a machine comes along that completely redefines the game. Today, we're talking about one such legend, the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. What makes the F-22 so special? Is it the raw power? The mind-bending agility? Or the fact that it can sneak up on you like a ghost in the night? Well, it's all of that and so much more. This isn't just an airplane. It's a statement. A statement of technological dominance that has kept it at the pinnacle of air power for decades. Let's rewind the clock a bit. The story of the Raptor begins in the 1980s. During the height of the Cold War, the U.S. Air Force needed a new fighter. Something that could replace the aging F-15 Ego and go head-to-head with the next generation of Soviet aircraft, like the Su-27 Flanker. The requirements were insane. They wanted a plane that was not only faster and more agile, but also practically invisible to radar. This was the birth of the Advanced Tactical Fighter Program. Two teams stepped up to the plate. One was a partnership between Northrop and McDonnell Douglas, which produced the YF-23. The other was a team-up of Lockheed, Boeing, and General Dynamics, which created the YF-22. Both were incredible machines, but the YF-22, with its thrust-vectoring nozzles, demonstrated an unparalleled level of maneuverability. In 1991, it was declared the winner, and the journey to create the F-22 Raptor officially began. So, what's under the hood of this beast? Let's talk about the engines. The Raptor is powered by two Pratt & Whitney F119 engines. These aren't your average jet engines. Each one produces a massive amount of thrust, but the real magic is their ability to supercruise. What's supercruise, you ask? It means the F-22 can fly at supersonic speeds over Mach 1.5 without using its afterburners. Think about that for a second. Most fighters can only go supersonic in short bursts by dumping huge amounts of fuel into their afterburners. It's like sprinting. You can't do it for long. The Raptor, on the other hand, can cruise at these incredible speeds for extended periods. This gives it a massive tactical advantage, allowing it to control the engagement, get to the fight faster, and get out before the enemy even knows what hit them. And when it does light the afterburners, we're talking speeds well over Mach 2. It's breathtakingly fast, but speed is just one part of the equation. The F-22 is also famous for its extreme agility. This is where those thrust-vectoring nozzles come into play. The nozzles on the back of the engines can move up and down independently. This allows the pilot to direct the engine's thrust, performing maneuvers that would be impossible for a conventional aircraft. We're talking about tight turns, high angles of attack, and post-stall maneuvers like the Cobra or the Jeturn. It can literally point its nose where it wants to go, even if the rest of the plane is flying in a different direction. In a dogfight, this is like having a superpower. It can outturn, outclimb, and outmaneuver anything else in the sky. Now for the party piece, the element that truly sets the Raptor apart: stealth. The F-22 was the world's first operational fifth-generation fighter, and a huge part of that definition is its very low observable, or stealth, technology. From its shape to its materials, every inch of the Raptor is designed to minimize its radar cross-section. The surfaces are angled to deflect radar waves away from the source. The edges are serrated, like a saw blade, to scatter radar energy. The engine intakes are shaped, so the highly reflective fan blades are hidden from radar. Even the paint is special. It's a radar-absorbent material that literally soaks up radar waves like a sponge. The result, to an enemy radar, the F-22 appears no larger than a marble. It can fly deep into enemy territory, completely undetected, take out its targets, and be halfway home before the other side even scrambles their jets. It's the ultimate airborne predator. To maintain this stealth profile, all of the F-22's weapons are carried internally. It has 3 internal weapons bays. The main bay underneath can carry 6 AMRAAM air-to-air missiles, or it can be configured to carry bombs like the GBU-32J DAM-4 ground attack missions. The 2 side bays each carry a single AIM-9 Sidewinder missile for close-range combat. When it's time to fire, the bay doors snap open, the missile launches, and the doors close again in less than a second. minimizing its exposure to radar. It's a beautifully engineered and deadly ballet. So, you have a stealthy, super cruising, and super maneuverable platform. But how does the pilot manage all of this? That's where the avionics come in. The F-22 features some of the most advanced sensor and data fusion technology ever put into an aircraft. The Raptor is equipped with a powerful AESA radar, the APG-77. This isn't just for finding targets. It can also be used for electronic warfare, jamming enemy radar, and even sending out focused bursts of energy that can fry an enemy's electronics. It's both a sensor and a weapon. But the real genius is how the F-22 combines information. It takes data from its radar, from other friendly aircraft, from ground stations, from its own passive sensors that listen for enemy emissions, and fuses it all together into a single, easy-to-understand picture for the pilot. The pilot doesn't have to look at a dozen different screens and try to piece together what is happening. The plane does it for them. It shows them where the threats are, who's friendly, and who's not. This incredible situational awareness is often called first look, first shot, first kill. The Raptor-S pilot will almost always see the enemy long before the enemy has any idea the Raptor is even there. The cockpit itself is a work of art. Instead of a forest of old-school dials and gauges, the pilot is presented with several large, full-color liquid crystal displays. The information is presented intuitively, allowing the pilot to focus on the mission, not on flying the plane. It's a true glass cockpit designed for a high-stress, high-stakes environment. So, with all this incredible technology, what's it like to actually fly one? Pilots who have flown the Raptor describe it as an almost surreal experience. They talk about the feeling of immense power and the confidence that comes with knowing you are flying the most dominant aircraft in the world. They can pull incredible G-forces, turn on a dime, and accelerate like a rocket. But they also say the plane is surprisingly easy to fly, thanks to the sophisticated flight control systems. The computer handles a lot of the work, allowing the pilot to be a tactician rather than just a stick-and-rudder operator. The F-22 has seen limited combat deployment, primarily in the skies over Syria, but its role is often more about deterrence than direct combat. When F-22s are in the area, everyone knows it! Their presence changes the entire dynamic of the airspace. Other aircraft, even those from rival powers, tend to give them a very wide berth. The simple fact that an F-22 might be out there, unseen, is a powerful psychological weapon. Of course, this level of technology comes at a price. The F-22 is one of the most expensive fighter aircraft ever built. The program was so costly that production was eventually capped at just 187 operational aircraft, far fewer than the Air Force originally wanted. Each one is a precious asset. The high cost, combined with the end of the Cold War, led to the program's premature termination. Today, the F-22 fleet is a small but incredibly potent force. It forms the tip of the spear for the U.S. Air Force's air superiority mission. While newer fighters like the F-35 are being produced in greater numbers, the F-22 remains the undisputed king of air-to-air combat. Its combination of speed, stealth, and agility is still unmatched by any other fighter in the world. The legacy of the F-22 Raptor is secure. It was a machine that was truly ahead of its time, a quantum leap in aeronautical engineering. It pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible and set the standard for an entire generation of aircraft. Even decades after its first flight, it continues to be the benchmark against which all other fighters are measured. It's a testament to the vision, the ingenuity, and the sheer audacity of the engineers and pilots who brought this incredible predator of the skies to life. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the F-22 Raptor. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content on incredible machines, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Until then, fly safe.